Hi Capricorn, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Welcome. Please forgive me. I am a little bit under the weather, which is unfortunately kind of common with me, but just bear with me. I'm trying to get better. So we will be doing a reading for you for September 27th to October 16th, and we will be covering what you need to know during that time. Capricorn, I invite you to please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. I also have a website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com. There I offer counseling services as well as tarot card reading services. You can also donate to the channel. The information for everything is in the description box below. Okay, so Capricorn, let's see, what do you need to know for September the 27th to October the 16th? Okay, so the devil energy is coming through. It's a bit of turbulent energy, and what's coming through is that the turbulence that you may experience in your life during that time, it's not as serious as it may seem, okay? I also feel that levels of advice coming through as to not exacerbate or over-exaggerate the simple things, things that are trivial, okay? And some things that are just irking, nagging, you know? Like some individuals in your life at that time may get on your nerves or something like that. No need to explode and over-exaggerate the situation. It's going to pass, okay? With the devil energy, I'm sensing there's certain levels of stress that can easily be mitigated with levels of just taking a moment, taking a time out, taking a break. Try not to overexert yourself, okay, or strain yourself, okay, to avoid levels of anxiety, worry, and unwanted stress. The devil energy is also coming through telling me at this time with you, it's like, how do I put this? There's just more important things to be concerned about than those little matters that seem to be like compiling in your life at this time. You can get over them. They're just small hurdles, okay? And don't allow them to lie to you in the sense that they're more important than they really are, okay? They're not that important, okay? Capricorn, what else with the clarification for the devil card? Yeah, look at that. The Three of Swords. Like I said, there is some turbulence. I mean, there's some people, some situations. It's going to irk you. It's going to hit your heart. Some people may say some things to you. Some people might do some things, go back on their word, or something like that, you know, whatever the situation is. But listen, don't let that get to you, because what's really like the devil is a lot of delusional energy as well. What's really coming through with the clarification is just that this is not a matter to get all flustered over. I know sometimes it's easy to say, hard to do, especially when you have to deal with it day in and day out and day in and day out, okay? But do not let it put you off kilter, because it'll affect the other things you really do have to put your energy and concerns with. This right here is not one of them, okay? I'm sensing for certain people, if they go, let them go. Certain understandings you may even have to cut out, and you'll know what that is, okay? Don't even let your mind rest or worry or dwell on those thoughts that bring you no sustenance, no joy, no rhyme or reason to the upliftment and the progression of your life, okay? Do not allow those small delusions to take hold, take root, and become something bigger than they really are, which they're not, okay? Capricorn, further clarification? Yeah, look at that. Like I said, it's easy to say, hard to do sometimes. You have to take the strength, control the lion in your life, okay? Control that visceral, like you want to just shout to the heavens, you know, shout at the person or shout at the circumstance or something like that, okay? Keep your pose, keep your composure, because The devil energy just wants to rifle you up a bit, but you know what I mean? They want you to seem on the outside of kilter, unprofessional in certain respects, you know? And the Three of Swords, even though it hits your heart, you know, it may annoy you to some no end. It may even hurt you in certain respects because some people may have got you off guard or something that you wouldn't think that would have been the case. But you don't need to let them like take away your joy, take away your presence that you bring to the table, your esteem, your clout, your reputation. They don't deserve it. Okay? They do not deserve your energy giving to that situation. You have more important things to concern yourself about. Okay? So be the strength in that regard during this time. So, what's the next thing you need to know, Capricorn? Yeah, the world. We saw that coming. It sounds like you have to go through something right here. Okay? And I'm sensing this is a little bit of a future energy or a developing energy regarding this and everything else. Okay? You're entering a new stage of what's feeling is like, how do I put this? Like a way you're viewing and seeing and moving through the world. Sorry, Capricorn. It's like honestly, this right here will really open up your eyes to what really deserves your attention. And when that happens, you're going to see the world in a more clearer sense. A pathway that you deem necessary of your energy or worthy of your energy is going to open up much clearer for you, and you're going to make a decision. I sense a lot of you in the middle of making a prominent decision at this time. And this decision is going into a new, it's not necessarily a new like subject matter per se. It's just a more tailored format that's more definitive of your nature, of who you are, of where you want to go, of where you've always been guided. And it's just become more refined. I'll say it like that. You are definitely embarking into something very much more prominent, much more successful, okay? And you're ready for this. You're absolutely ready for this. Don't let the riflings of small things take away your focus, okay? Further clarification for the world. Yeah, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I felt so much success coming through. And it is because of your mindset with the world's energy, your resolve to start this new thing, to move forward in the capacity of your joy, your sustainability, your growth, you know, that you have the Wheel of Fortune further coming in and saying that you will have favor on this path, okay? There's going to be a whole 180 degrees turning around for you for a more prominent stance in the decisions that you make. You're going to see it like vibrate through your existence. It's because of those choices that you will be making that's definitely going to give you more prominence. Okay? I also said you will be seeing certain signs, hearing certain things that will be suggested hints of the universe to help guide you along your path. Further clarification? Yeah. Look. Oh, sorry. I am still a bit sick, but yeah. See? The Five of Swords. What did I say? To guide you along your path. It's been a battle, okay? And, you know, who hasn't had those battles? But you will come out victorious. You're learning a lot from your situation, from what you've gone through, from what you've seen, from what the decisions that you've made and what has come about it. You know, the people you allow in your life, the things you have said, the things you've allowed to take place, you know? There's a lot of wisdom and maturity that has evolved in you. And you will have victory on this path, okay? So just trust that you are in favor and that you are ready, okay? Trust yourself. You got this. Capricorn, for real. You really do got this. Let's see what else you need to know around this time. Yes, the Four of Wands. So because of this victorious energy, the Four of Wands begins to show itself. And what's coming through right here is a vastly matured understanding of one's sustainability, one's aspirations in life. I sense for some of you, you'll now start seeing the pathway to Perhaps invest into a relationship, invest into a family potential, okay? Invest into more time with those you really want to indulge with, you really want to um, grow a certain longevity with. I'm sensing a level of foundation in your life, like this is who you are, like you're making that identity. This is who you are. This is what you're about. This is what you want to grow in. This is where you want to go. It's a very calming, very assured, and you feel very rewarded with your decision because it's almost like finally you've decided to make roots, okay? And really invest into this thing, okay? And it's really going to grow into the holistic nature of how you may view this current life, this current world. And I'm saying at least for the next 10 years, actually. At least for the next 10 years, you want to really seriously go at something. This is beautiful. Some of you with family, some of you with relationship, some of you holistically, all of that. Some of you just, I'm seeing some of you solo actually, just venturing into the world and making those prominent connections. But there is a level of security that is finally being set. You don't have to worry about certain practicalities, like you don't have to worry about how your bills are going to be paid, how you're going to eat, where you're going to live, you know. You don't have to worry about those things. Those things are sustained, and you're building upon this happy format that you are cultivating in your life. Further clarification for the Four of Wands. Yeah, look at that. The Seven of Wands. So you've already put down your foot in this situation, or you will be, okay? And expressing to certain people that you are leaving their presence. So some of you are leaving one understanding, as we understood with the World card there and everything. You just had to close up a few things because you decided to move on. You decided to go into this venture, this secured understanding that you've cultivated for yourself, that you've worked hard for yourself. It's time for you to venture off and to create your own happiness, to build your own dream, to build your own process. Okay, that's definitely for some of you. And for some of you, you've climbed the ropes in an entity or a situation or a governance of sorts, or a project, or a company, whatever the case is. You've climbed in a certain prominent ladder or a certain prominent position, or you're about to enter into that prominent position, and it's definitely going to give you that establishment, that your foot is secure, and now you can really cultivate certain time management, certain budgeting concerns, or anything like that to really cultivate the lifestyle that you've been wanting to dive into and cultivate. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, I mean, you cannot make this up, Capricorn. This is ridiculous. Sorry. You have the Death card, brand new beginnings. Like, your life goes from night to day. It is because of the victories, of the favors, of the decision to move forward in this understanding. Finally, you're seeing the roadmap to really cultivate the type of life you want, speaking your truth and making the arrangements, you know, or taking the reins in some cases, you know, that now from night to day, your life is never going to be the same. There's your lifestyle, the makeup of what you were, from what you now are or you're becoming, it won't be recognizable, okay? And it's really very much for your favor in this world, very much for your favor in spirit. I sense there's a lot of happiness coming upon you, okay? It's building up. The way you think, the way you move, the way you dress, everything is changing, okay? Your options, everything in life is changing for the better for you. You won't even recognize it. You will not recognize it. You're going to much higher levels of existence right now, Capricorn. Congratulations. That is developing in your life. This is what you need to know. This is what's happening in you right now. This is cultivating in you. And the reading is for the next 20 days, but I'm sensing this process could be it's already started. For most of you, I feel it's already started, and it may come to more of a definitive point in November-ish, December-ish. Definitely before the new year, okay, where this whole dynamic, like this whole process is taking place. But I'm sensing right over here is definitely involved in the next 20 days. Like this section right here, okay? This is definitely in the next 20 days. And right here is at the edge of that next 20 days, right here, okay? This right here is definitely gonna start ebbing itself and showing itself probably in the latter parts of October, early parts of November, okay? Sorry, Capricorn, I need to drink some water. Listen, I must love y'all because ooh, let me catch my breath. I really shouldn't be doing readings right now, but I know a lot of you and other signs that like sometimes like when are you gonna do the next reading? I'm trying. I have to catch my breath and I'm not always well, but I'm trying. So yeah. Okay, let's see what else you need to know. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. So you know what's funny, Capricorn? Right here, when things start getting good, you're going to get certain levels of anxiety, and I'm sensing. Sorry, Capricorn. I'm sensing it's because. I'm sensing it's because you're overthinking. Okay, like is this too good to be true? Okay, Nine of Swords. Listen. Like you're asking, is this going to be stripped away? Is this just to build me up, to just break me down? There's just unwarranted anxieties that may come your way in your success. Okay, you're going to be so impressed of how things are going well, how things are developing well. It's like you're going to start feeling like it's a dream. Okay, and it's like this is not a dream. Okay, Capricorn. And I'm sensing some of you are also going to feel at this time when this comes up, you're going to feel unworthy. You're going to feel unworthy of your success. Like, you know, you believe that you are worthy of certain levels of success, but not all this, you know. But guess what, Capricorn, you most certainly are. Okay, when those things come at night, there's just fallacies of doubt in yourself, of doubt in your experience or something, doubt in your thought process, your decision making, or even certain past grievances that people have said to you before that you're just brushing away in your soul, okay? Your success as you continue on and being authentic and true to yourself will brush those away. This is inevitable. These doubts, these fears, you know, are you good enough? Are you deserving enough? Okay? I sense this is unavoidable, but it's going to happen to make you stronger and overcome, because it wants you to bring forth the evidence of your practical understandings against the fallacies of the world, is what's coming through. And once you come to this realization, an epiphany will hit you and you will spark a next level in your mindset. Okay? So just be wary of that. And when these doubts and stuff like that come, address them with logic. Address them with your heart. Address them with evidence. Okay? Address them with your conviction as well, where you intend to go. Because some of them, maybe one or two swords, may actually hold a little bit of weight. However, in your spirit, in your mindset, you're saying, well, that may be true, but it won't be for long because I'm working towards this. So I don't have to stay there. I'm going to rise above it. Okay? Further clarification? Yeah. The Four of Swords. Rest and reflect. Okay, Capricorn? Rest and reflect when this comes. The anxieties will come. But when you address it the way that's coming through with the suggestion, with the advice, notice your sleep will turn more into peace. Okay? Your anxieties will let up and you will have more harmonious, more practical and better, like more uplifting levels of dreams, more uplifting levels of your mindset being at peace in order to take on the world and the prominence of who you are in it. Okay? You see this? It's like night and day. Like one sleeping is like anxieties, the other one is like peaceful. Okay? Take on the advice to deal with this when this comes, and I'm sensing this is going to be more November-ish, okay? With the advice to get more of a harmonious sleep, okay? You don't need to lose no sleep around that time, especially because in that time the holiday seasons and everything coming up, you know? Further clarifications? Yeah, look at that. The The Two of Swords, Capricorn. Listen, this is where, oh my gosh, this is where your authenticity, your spirit, and that practical mindset as well really does have to take hold. So I sense for some of you, this may be a bit hard, difficult. Some of you may reach out to some friends or a family member or someone close to you to assist you, and they will definitely bring forth truths whereby you yourself may have forgotten. Okay, but lean on to your intuitive nature, because it will not steer you wrong on how to handle this energy. So this is what you need to be aware of, okay? Because you don't want to go into like the next day in this energy, okay? Understand your worth. You are being successful because you deserve it. Don't let anyone try to lie to you and say otherwise. Don't let the past grievances or the past whatevers cause you to trip over yourself. Don't overthink frivolous circumstances in certain respects, okay? Let's see what the latter part has to say, what you need to know. Yeah. The Queen of Cups, Capricorn. Listen this. After you've resolved this, you are leveling up, okay? In the Queen of Cups energy, more poised, more, how would I say, there's a posh type nature about you, like a more resolve in how to take the world and understanding yourself better. Very deep in your heartfelt chakra as well, I'm sensing, and very compassionate at this time. Very sincere, and you'll be exuding a lot of empathy at that time as well. I sense this will be in the December-ish area, okay? There's also levels of your heart chakra that will be fulfilled at this time as well, whether by others or even in yourself or a combination, okay? There is just a peace towards the next year that's going to overtake you, and you're going to be very reflective. You're going to be looking internally in yourself and being very composed in the love affair of life. It's like, it's kind of hard to express the deep appreciation you have for how far you've come. Further clarification. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles, need I say more? The Knight of Pentacles is that slow and steady successful progression. And this is what you're going to be reflecting over, how long it took you to get from point A to point B to point C and all through the alphabet. And the peace of mind that things are coming together, the peace of mind that you are assured in your success, the peace of mind that it was all worth it, okay? The evidence is going to be showing to you very prominently in December as well. You're going to, some of you are going to definitely take a look at your bank account and you're going to say, wow, how far I have come in that. Some of you are going to look at investments and say, wow, how far I have come in that. Some of you are going to look at, relationships and the sustainability of social relationships as well. And you're going to say, wow, how strong we have come in that, okay? And it's definitely going to be something you're going to cultivate further, you're going to build upon further, and it's going to give you return even further, okay? This is a slow and steady progression that you yourself have. You've put so much. I'll say it hardly has words, Capricorn. You put so much, and you have such appreciation for all the stuff you've come through, and it's showing the evidence of your success in this. Further clarification. Yeah. From the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords. You're seeing the truth of the matter. You're going to be going into, which is interesting because this is not supposed to be the next year reading type thing, but this is an energy I feel like you'd be going into January in, the Queen of Swords. Very determined, very matter-of-factly, okay? You are approachable, but it's like you're going into the new year with a new vigor, 2024, apparently, with a new vigor, okay? And you're going to ramp up your progression, okay? You're going to be extremely focused at this time, and you'll see the merits of all truth, and you'll know yourself very succinctly, okay? You'll have a very clear guidance in yourself in those that that you choose to surround yourself with. This is very successful energy. Okay, so Capricorn, let's get to your angel bonus message. Yeah, I mean, this makes perfect sense. So the angel bonus message that's covering all of this is the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment on so many levels. It was coming through, okay? There is a change that you've been longing for, and you will be having it. However, this change is a progression change from what has been said. But your fulfillment in life, in this journey thus far, is really going to be exciting for you. It's really going to be like a... It's almost like you're transforming into a whole new existence. And it's going to be much more happy, more harmonious, peaceful, very encouraging, very engaging, very exciting existence. There are dreams, hopes, and wants that are on the horizon for you that are going to be showing and manifesting themselves for you. Wish fulfillment. For the clarification, yeah. Look at that. The King of Pentacles. Listen, your freedom, I'm sensing for a lot of you, is on the horizon to be and do. There's a lot of finances that's also coming through for a lot of you, Capricorn, as well. And you're going to be diligent in how you manage that. You're going to be cultivating that, and you're going to be making your kingdom assured in future generations and those you hold close and dear for you regarding that. This whole thing is a level of maturity in which to handle the great wealth and the great freedom and the prominence of your word, the importance of what you say involved in like the judgment seat of it all, like a board of directors almost in certain respects. Okay, you are critical in the formation of this very successful kingdom, which is also your life. Okay, for the clarification, yeah. Look at that, the 10 of Wands. Listen, this arduous journey in certain respects is almost at an end. You're about to put down these burdens and enter this new level of success. Okay, don't give up. You're almost there. In fact, you're there. I'm not even gonna say you're almost there. You are there. There's like some cleanups happening over there. Okay, but the 10 of Wands is like you're done with that drudgery. You're moving on to a much more, how would I put this? The work that suits your time, that suits your intellect, that suits your heart. Okay, no longer per se pandering to things that you don't really have a full investment in who you are. You're moving into something that has more of a prominence, a signature of who you are, what you want to be involved in the way that you want to be involved with it. Okay, there's a lot of wish fulfillments coming your way. Okay, so Capricorn, this has been your reading. I really do wish you all the best, and remember that you are great. Bye.